Yeah, greetings. The Mother Most High, Yeah, today we have a special brother, just two brothers, special brothers, Dr. Murray, and we have our brother Emmanuel who's on another camera over there. Brother Emmanuel's a nurse, so we have them in Grenada, on a little trip to see how we work and stuff. Brother Murray, I want you to tell my audience what brought you to Grenada,
Yeah, sure. First of all,
the Isle of Spice.
Oh, I love
the
it.
Paradise.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
First of all, giving all praise to the Most High for the strength to be able to make this trip, because they said I wasn't gonna make it. I was told about like a month ago that I had kidney failure, and so what happened was I went to get my blood pressure checked. And when they went to check my pressure was like 220 over 120.
That's high.
And so they was like, this stroke, and we can't let you go. So I said, all right, it's cool. I'll go get a doctor. So I went to go get a doctor like 3 days later. And the doctor, he did blood work and he did lab work, urine work. And he let me go. He gave me blood pressure pills because my pressure was still 220 over like 115, 118. So it was still real high. But he gave me a prescription for antibiotics and blood pressure medicine. And he sent me home on my way. Well, when I got home an hour later, he called me. He said, I don't know where you at, but you need to go to the hospital immediately because your kidneys failed. And I was really hurt because I didn't know what to do, and I got a little depressed. And I'm like you said in school, I'm in school right now to be a doctor in psychology. And I have my master's degree in psychology, my bachelor's degree, my associate's degree, and a lot of other things going on. And I help a number of organizations.
So you're intellectual.
Very intellectual. Very intellectual. Yes. So I didn't let them scare me into dialysis. My numbers was high. And even when I called Dr. Patrick, he gave me hope. He said, well, if your numbers is about 20, 30%, he said, we'll be able to help you. I said, all right, cool. So I called the doctor, I get my numbers. My BUN was 56.
And the BUN is blood, urea, nitrogen test. That's what it means.
And my GFR was 7. 7.
And 7 is kidney failure, isn't it?
It's kidney. It's stage
15 and below.
It's stage 5.
Stage 5 kidney disease.
Kidney failure.
Yeah.
And this is the number that's gonna blow your mind. My creatinine was 9.7, 9.8. And that's when you at 8.0, they put you on dialysis. So my body was operating at like 98% waste. And my legs wasn't swollen, my abdominal was fine. And my pressure started to go up, but that's only because my kidneys were failing. Nobody was able to really pick that up. I had a doctor in 2009, he noticed the creatinine was rising, but that was like 2.3 in 2009. And here we are, 2016? And I'm at 9.8. Man, they said I wasn't supposed to be walking. Yeah. I was supposed to be hooked up to a machine. And we flew 2,000 miles here, me and my brother. We flew 2,000 miles to come see Dr. Patrick. Now I'm gonna tell you why. When I called Dr. Patrick, he said, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. He said, get me them 3 numbers. So I called him back and I gave him my 3 numbers. And I thought he was gonna be like, oh brother, there's nothing we can do for you. I was like, oh man, I just, please let this man say something positive and help me. So when I told him the numbers, he was like, oh, that's cool. We'll get it back up. Don't worry about it. So he gave me some inspiration and hope. It wasn't like, oh, brother, what you been doing? What happened? Nah, he gave me hope. He said it's going to be okay. He said, look, call this person, get this. Call this person, get that. Call this person, get this. Take this before you eat. Stop doing this, stop doing that. So he gave me a regimen of things to start doing. And he didn't say, well, look, I'll order for you and I'll charge you a bunch of money. He said, no. I'm going to tell you where you can get the stuff at cheap, where it don't cost you a bunch of money. I got you. And every time I went to say thank you to him, he always said, no, don't thank me. Thank the Most High. And so When I heard all of this, I said, I gotta come to Grenada to see this man. I gotta come to Grenada. Gotta come here. So, Mosai allowed my brother to come with me, and we stopped doing whatever we were doing, everything, just to make it here to see Dr. Patrick and learn different things. And since we've been here, we loved it. Everybody knows Dr. Patrick. He's like the medicine man of the whole town. Whenever we got lost, people were able to direct us back and say, oh, yeah, Patrick Dell's over there, over there. Yeah, we know him over there. So everybody loves him here. Everybody admires him. We got to protect our prophets, though, y'all. Y'all know, like I know, that all our holistic doctors, they mysteriously disappearing. So we have to protect the ones we have. Because if they're gone, who else are we going to have to direct us and teach us about herbs, to teach us how these things help us? Who else are we going to have?
Yeah,
we have to. Yeah, and Dr. Sabia is gone. You see, and so we have a man here with over 25 years experience, who also is a good friend of Dr. Sabia's, who knows his stuff. And one thing I love about Dr. Patrick is a lot of things I like about him, but he's about helping people even if they don't have money. That's number one. You can't find nobody like that. Now, people come in his clinic, he helps them even without money. That's hard to find. Number two, he looks at your integrity, your heart, to find out if you have a good heart. That kind of, I think, helps him heal people, because he can sense your heart and your spirit and what kind of things you may need to get personal healing, because everybody is different. But, I like him because he showed me where I can get my herbs. He didn't charge me nothing. I sent a donation, but he didn't ask for it. I sent it, but he didn't ask for it. And so, we had to come here to see this man. We had to. And since we've been here, we've been so happy. He done treated us out to dinner like every night, man. We can't seem to spend our own money.
Yeah.
We can't seem to spend it.
Yeah.
Listen, he's going to talk about these herbs, and he's going to talk about how they help me. They brought my creatine. Listen, I told you it was 9.8, okay? My creatine is now down 8.0. I'm telling you, oh man, all praise the Most High. And I thank the Most High for this man. My creatine came down a whole point from 9.8, almost 2 points, from 9.8 to 8.0. Thank you, Most High. And then also my GFR. They said that your kidneys don't reverse. They said that they don't repair. That's not what Dr. Patrick said.
GFR
it went up 2 points.
Yeah.
It was a 7.
Wonderful.
It went up to 9. You see? And imagine, that's why I came here, to learn more how to eat healthy, getting hands-on. He had us out to sea. It feels so good in the ocean, doing exercises, talking to all the other patients that he's helping with cancer, diabetes, you name it. He's helping the people. I mean, I'm telling you, we have a living prophet in our midst, a living healer. And I thank the Most High for his life. We have to keep him alive. We have to support him. You see, support him. He calls you. He gives you stuff. After he gives you something, call back and say, hey, Doc, I'm gonna donate something for you. Here you go. You know what I mean? Something to keep your family going. Something to keep your livelihood going. Something to keep you focused on the medicine, so you ain't got to worry about how to pay for this or how to pay for that. Support the clinic. We don't have many black doctors, and those are black practitioners. That means they're practicing medicine. He's not practicing medicine. He's doing medicine. He's doing herbs. And the Bible, it calls it balm. Balm is medicine. He's healing with medicine. You see, and so we need more men like this in the world. Even for people that want to learn, come and learn. You don't turn away nobody from learning if you're really sincere and you're serious. Come and learn. But please support Dr. Patrick, support this clinic, support this movement, y'all, of healing. And he's going to talk about some of the herbs now.
Yeah.
But please, it's beautiful here, Grenada.
Yeah,
We love it.
Grenada
We love
is
it.
the Isle of Spice. It's the paradise, man. You got to come to Grenada. We have a big retreat in December.
Yes.
But when we spoke, we put you on a regimen of herbs, right?
Yes, sir.
And over here, Major, we give you one. This one is called kidney support. And this here helps to regenerate the kidney. And the next one here is called nettle seed. And this herb, nettle seed, is being used in Europe in terms of trials for kidney regeneration. Everything is in nature. And then the UT compound is if the patient have a weak kidney and they can't move a lot of the water out, the UT compound will help to move the water out, but also help with nephritis, infection of the kidney. So those are the products that my brother here is on. And then we have this one called the Kidney Cleanse, cleanse the kidney. And this one is very significant. It's called Drain Dampness. It's a lot of Chinese herbs that helps to drain the dampness of if the kidney is damp. It helps to move all the excessive amount of water from the kidney and help the kidney to regenerate by using all these products together. And then we use the enzymes and the probiotics to help the digestive system, because as we said before, the digestive system is the earth. And that's where all the disease starts, from the earth, from the digestive system, from the stomach. Yeah? So we have to give them enzyme to help with the enzyme function. Now these herbs are here, and in this we have a few herbs in here, jupna berries, marshmallow, uvarasi, and all these herbs work on the bladder and the kidney to help the kidney to function well. And look, my brother have a bigger bag, man. And this bag is full of different herbs for the kidney, man, to move water out and regenerate the kidney and keep the kidney strong, tonify that particular organ and strengthen it so you could throw off the sickness, you know. And it's my brother right here, Ambrosia Health. You know, that's where you get all the herbs from, Ambrosia.